All right, hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to the Law Entrance YouTube channel. Today is 24th of November. It's a Sunday, and we are now just 1 week away from your exam. The next Sunday, you would be sitting at this point of time midway through your CLAT exam, for which you have been preparing for so long. So yes, we are very, very close now. I hope you all are excited. I hope there is a sense of self-belief, self-confidence, थोड़ी सी nervousness, थोड़ी सी anxiety भी होगी, which is natural. Anvika is here. Good afternoon. How many of you are here on the stream today? Can I have some responses in the chat box, please? Tanishka is here. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Trisha is here. Good afternoon. Tanvi is saying scared a little. थोड़ा तो scared होना बनता भी है. That means that you are well prepared and you have things on stake. जिसके स्टेक पे कुछ नहीं होगा वो फिर डरेगा ही नहीं ना. तो थोड़ा तो डर लाजमी है. अच्छी बात है. Pragya is here. Good afternoon. Khushi is here. Good afternoon. Mukti is saying it feels like I don't know anything in GK. ऐसा होता है. In the last phase of your preparation, you feel like you're forgetting everything and you don't know anything. But as soon as you see your question paper, you'll recall everything. ठीक है? ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं होगा कि आप कुछ भूल जाओगे. जो आपने पढ़ा है वो आपको याद है. You just have to recall. And I'm sure that all of you would do that very well. Then we're saying anxious a lot. That's okay. It's completely all right. Just start, staying positive, surrounding yourself with positive thoughts, manifesting your outcome, which is your dream NLU. बस यही है यार. थोड़ा सा रिवीजन करते रहो. ज्यादा स्ट्रेस मत लो इन द फाइनल फ्यू डेज. डोंट वरी अ लिटिल टू मच अबाउट योर मॉक स्कोर्स एंड ऑल ऑफ व्हाट हैज हैपेंड. जस्ट फोकस ऑन द फ्यूचर. जस्ट फोकस ऑन गिविंग योर बेस्ट. जस्ट स्टिक टू द प्रोसेस एंड सब बढ़िया होगा. एंग्जाइटी आई नो काफी ज्यादा होगी इस टाइम, बट एंग्जाइटी को काउंटर करने के लिए, आप लोगों के टाइम को प्रोडक्टिवली यूज करने के लिए, वी आर कमिंग अप विद मैराथन सेशंस कॉल्ड विक्ट्री लैब, व्हिच आर स्टार्टिंग टुमारो from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. So the first session is gonna be for the subject of legal reasoning, which would be taken by me, yours truly, starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. A 6 hour marathon, back to back non-stop. Concepts भी, questions भी, बहुत सारे सवाल, बहुत सारे जवाब, बहुत सारे nuances which we'll look at tomorrow. And then uske just by 26th को again 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. you have a marathon for logical reasoning. तो अगर आपने सब कुछ पढ़ लिया है तो a very golden opportunity for you to revise everything. अगर आपने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा तो a very good opportunity for you to get to know a few new things. चलो, श्वेता is here, साक्षी is here, काशिश is here. Good afternoon. स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का एजेंडा. आज संडे है. आज यूजुअली सेलेक्ट सर लेते हैं आपकी क्लास, बट ही इज नॉट अवेलेबल टुडे, सो आई एम हियर टू केटर टू यू गाइस. आज का एजेंडा बहुत सिंपल है. आज जल्दी से एक ओवरव्यू लेंगे न्यूज़पेपर का. संडे के हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर में वैसे ज्यादा कुछ होता नहीं है, बट स्टिल बिकॉज क्लास का नाम है हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस, विल क्विकली टेक ओवरव्यू ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर. एंड देन आप लोग के लिए एक सरप्राइज है आज. टुडे इज अ सरप्राइज मेंटी क्विज. तो 4 पैसेजेस का हम एक मेंटी क्विज करेंगे. 4 पैसेजेस उन पे बेस्ड 4 क्वेश्चंस ईच, 16-17 क्वेश्चंस का एक मेंटी करेंगे एंड मजा आएगा. तो फन क्लास है टुडे. आज काफी ज्यादा चिल रहेगा सीन, क्योंकि अब एग्जाम आ गया है. अब टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. अब आप लोग न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस को साइड रख सकते हैं. अब आप लोग न्यू करंट अफेयर्स एक्यूमुलेशन को भी साइड रख सकते हैं. नाउ द टाइम इज जस्ट अबाउट रिविजन. So with that being said, let me quickly present the newspaper for today and we'll quickly go through it. And we're saying mock scores would not define our CLAT marks, hopefully. Well, it depends. You never know that you might score way beyond what you are getting in mocks. It all depends on how you perform on the D-Day. And I really hope that all of you perform to the best of your abilities and you get the best of the results. Okay, so this is the newspaper for the day. Are all of you ready to begin the class? Can I have a very quick ready in the chat box? And then we shall start. Ready in the chat box. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Pradipta is here. Good afternoon. Ready in the chat box. Everyone. ठीक है, सब लोग रेडी हैं. हम भी रेडी हैं. स्टार्ट करते हैं. तो जैसा कि हम सबको पता है, इलेक्शंस का दौर चल रहा है। महायुति स्वीप्स महाराष्ट्र, इंडिया ब्लॉक रिटेन्स झारखंड. So India bloc is the Rahul Gandhi led alliance which has consolidated a few seats in Jharkhand, but यहाँ पे महाराष्ट्र में तो महायुति has won 234 out of 288 seats. तो बीजेपी का अलायंस है ये. बीजेपी अलोन हैज वन 132 सीट्स एंड नई गवर्नमेंट बनेगी अब इन द नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ डेज. बट हाँ, ये हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है क्योंकि ये एग्जाम में नहीं आएगा. बट एज अ सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया आपको पता होना चाहिए देश में क्या चल रहा है फ्रॉम अ पॉलिटिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. देन वी हैव फाइनेंस डेडलॉक पुशेस कॉप 29 टू द ब्रिंक. तो कॉप 29 जो है 22 को खत्म हो गया है एंड उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ क्या कहते हैं कंक्लूजन्स तो नहीं निकले. ये देखो, एक्टिविस्ट प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं जो ड्राफ्ट इन्होंने बनाया प्रपोज डील का क्लाइमेट चेंज के लिए. दे आर सेइंग दिस इज नॉट सफिशिएंट, दिस इज नॉट एनफ एंड दे वांट मोर फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर समिट. कार्बन एक्सचेंज की, कार्बन क्रेडिट एक्सचेंज की भी बात हुई है समिट में. उसके बारे में भी थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे आगे चल के. यूएस एसईसी समन्स अडानी नेफ्यूज सागर. तो एसईसी होता है इनका सिक्योरिटीज एंड एक्सचेंज कमीशन. बेसिकली जैसे हमारा सेबी होता है वैसे इनका एसईसी होता है यूएस का. एंड दे हैव समन गौतम अडानी इन द allegations of fraud and bribery and all of those things which have been levied on him. So we'll see what happens to that. Priyanka wins Wayanad poll with thumping majority. So Wayanad is more of a stronghold of Congress. Wayanad is in Kerala, and वहाँ पे Priyanka Gandhi has won the elections. UDF and LDF retain their seats in Kerala Assembly by polls. Okay. BJP-led ruling front in UP scores big. These are all election related news. Most of the newspaper today is full of election related news. So we'll just quickly skip through this. This is again related to CAQM and Delhi pollution. CAQM is your Center for Air Quality Management, and Supreme Court has asked them 4-year statistics to argue for dip in the farm fires. This is stubble burning related. We have already discussed this so many times. I would not go into the depth of this. Then what do we have? These are cultural articles which are mostly present in the Sunday edition of the newspaper. How should India tackle diabetes load? We have discussed diabetes once in one of the editorial articles, and because it's not important from a CLAT perspective, we would not be taking this up again. International Diabetes Day जिस दिन था उसी दिन आर्टिकल आया था 14 नवंबर को लैंडसेट करके एक न्यूज़पेपर में. उसी दिन हमने डिस्कस भी किया था डायबिटीज के बारे में काफी डिटेल में. This is again related to CAQM and Delhi here. We have done this. Why is there a row over climate finance? So this is again related to COP29. What is the significance? What do developing countries want? How any concrete agreements have been made? And what does the developed world say? So this is a nice article. You can have a good read on this. Interesting article है. पढ़ सकते हो इसको. From underground to government, this is about the new Sri Lankan president, AKD, Aruna Dissanayake, and how he came to power. Then nothing important here. Nothing important here. Nothing important here. Nothing important here. Nothing important. This is interesting. Philippine vice president threatens to have president assassinated. तो इनके जो vice president है सारा दुतर्ते, इन्होंने बोला है कि she has contracted an assassin to kill the president, his wife, and House of Representatives speaker if she herself is killed in a brazen public threat that she warned was not a joke. तो बढ़िया गुंडागर्दी चल रही है यहाँ पे. न्यू रूल्स एट कॉप 29 अलाउ कार्बन ट्रेडिंग बिटवीन नेशंस. कार्बन ट्रेडिंग मैंने आपको पहले भी एक्सप्लेन किया कि कार्बन ट्रेडिंग क्या होती है. अगर आपको मान लो 100 यूनिट्स का एमिशन अलाउड है फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर कंट्री, आपने 80 यूनिट्स का एमिशन किया तो आपको 20 कार्बन क्रेडिट्स मिल गए फॉर स्टेइंग बिलो द लिमिट. वेयर एज ऑन द अदर साइड एक और कंट्री है जिसका 100 यूनिट्स का लिमिटेशन है एमिशन का, एंड उन्होंने 120 कर दिया तो वो माइनस में चले गए, डेफिसिट में, एंड उसके लिए उनको कार्बन क्रेडिट्स खरीदने पड़ेंगे किसी और कंट्री से. सो द कंट्री विच हैज 20 एक्स्ट्रा कार्बन क्रेडिट्स बिकॉज it saved them, they can sell those 20 credits to the country which has done 120 units of emission. So that is how carbon trading works essentially. NATO chief discusses global security with bloc septic ट्रम्प। कौन है नेटो के चीफ? मार्क रट। ठीक है, पहले नीदरलैंड्स के पीएम थे ये। यूएन वन स्टेप क्लोजर टू ट्रीटी। ओके, देन यहाँ पे स्पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड बॉर्डर गावस्कर ट्रॉफी स्टार्ट हो गई है। पहले दिन तो बहुत सारे विकेट्स गिर गए थे। सेकेंड डे इंडियाज परफॉर्मेंस वाज गुड। आज तो विराट कोहली ने सेंचुरी भी मार दी है, तो बढ़िया खेल रही है अब इंडिया। Then anything else which is important in the field of sports? No. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the newspaper. As you can see, nothing important from a competitive point of view, from a one-liner point of view, or from a detailed topic point of view, and nothing new. Most of the things which we have done are already mentioned. Air pollution, diabetes, all of these things we have already covered. So that brings us to the Menti quiz for the day. तो मेंटी क्विज का मैं आप लोगों को जल्दी से कोड बता देता हूं, एंड देन विल स्टार्ट आवर मेंटी क्विज फॉर द डे। फॉर पीपल हु आर न्यू टू द प्रोसेस, आई विल वंस अगेन टेल यू, Menti quiz is a MCQ based quiz which we conduct on a platform called www.menti.com. The code for today's quiz is 59976044. I'll put it in the chat box, 59976044. That is the Menti quiz code for the day. You all can put it on the website www.menti.com and join us very quickly for a fantastic 15-16 question quiz. I'll also present it on the screen so that you can play along. Just give me a moment. Okay, here we go. So this is the code 59976044. It is on your screen. It is in your chat box. Join the quiz very quickly. I'll be waiting for 10-15 seconds. I'll explain the instructions. You have to answer all the questions and you have to answer them as quickly as possible. There is no negative marking, so you can easily answer all the questions, and simple rakhe many questions because this is the last phase. I want you guys to gain some confidence with respect to your GK. Simple direct questions है, कोई question अगर आपको नहीं भी आता तो कोई घबराने की बात नहीं है. This is more of a learning exercise. ठीक है? So yeah, answer them as quickly as possible and answer all of them. That is the simple instruction. This is the code 59976044. Join very quickly. Waiting for the last 10 seconds and then we'll start today's quiz. कर लिया सबने join? Is everyone ready to begin? Are you guys ready? चलो ठीक है, let's begin. This is the first passage. Last line आप ignore कर सकते हो, last line थोड़ी सी कट गई है. You can ignore the last line. The passage is sufficient in itself. Done reading the passage? It's a simple one. I hope all of you got the context. What is it about? Chalo, theek hai, let's go towards questions. The first question out of 16 questions, how many players do we have today? 15. Okay. Not a great turnout today, but theek hai, koi baat nahi. Let's see who all can turn up to be the top 10 today. You have 10 seconds. You can put in your real names before I start and present the first question. Just quickly type in your actual names, come through your real names so that I can recognize you. For people who are still join fast. I'm going to start with the first question in 5 more seconds. You have to go to www.menti.com and the code is on your screen. All right, Chalo. The first question coming up in today's Menti quiz in three, two, one. Let's go. The correct answer is two. Majority of you got it right. Absolutely right answer. Let's move on to question number two. 15 players ready to play with me. The second question coming up for you in three, two, one. Only three people got this right. It is Raman Research Institute, which has developed the Polix payload for the Exposat satellite. It's not Space Astronomy Group, it's Raman Research Institute. Okay, question number three out of 16. We have 16 players. Now let's go for question number three. This is a simple one. As expected, almost all of you got this right. It's the world's second satellite based mission for X ray polarimetry measurement. And polarimetry से ही उसका नाम आया एक्सपोसैट PO stands for polarimetry. Okay, the fourth question out of 16. 16 players ready with me to play for the fourth question. Ten people got this right. It is the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle or PSLV C-58, which was used for the XPOSAT mission. ठीक है याद रखेंगे इसको PSLV C-58. Okay, it's time to look at the first leaderboard after four questions and one paragraph. Bell, okay, Snuggles is on the first position. Then we have Bell, Shweta, Athri, Tim, Pradeepta, Magical Rhino, Anvika, Khushi, and Divyansh. So, quite visibly, many of you have not changed your name to your real name. I would really appreciate if you can take out 10 seconds after I present the passage and before I show you the fifth question and change your name to your real names. But this is the second passage. Let's go through this very quickly. Are we done? All right, let's go to question number five. I'll wait for 10 seconds for you to change your names. People who have not changed their names, please come through your real names, your actual names. Waiting for 5 more seconds. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, let's go. Question number five coming up for you on your screen now. Only three people got this right. देखो earlier it was June 2024. उसके बाद when this news came it became October 2024. उसके बाद से कोई अभी official communication नहीं आया है for extension of freezing administrative boundaries. So the correct answer for now is October 2024 and not November 2025. Question number 6 out of 16. 17 players ready to play. Let's go for the next question on your screen. 11 people got this right, 6 people got this wrong. The correct year is 1881 when the first synchronous census happened in India under the British rule. Question number 7 out of 16, 17 players playing with us. Question coming up for you in 3, 2, 1. Two phases of census operations in India. 8 पीपल गॉट दिस राइट. जो दो फेज होते हैं इंडियन सेंसस के, उसमें पहले होता है हाउस लिस्टिंग एंड हाउसिंग सेंसस. देन उसके कुछ 3-4 महीने बाद होता है पॉपुलेशन एनुमरेशन, जिसमें आप सारा पॉपुलेशन काउंट करते हो और उनके फीचर्स, डेमोग्राफिक फीचर्स वगैरह पता करते हो. सो दीज आर द टू फेजेस ऑफ इंडियन सेंसस ऑपरेशंस. Question number 8 out of 16. We are midway into our quiz. Let's go for question number 8. NPR stands for National Population Register here. 9 people got this right. It's persons residing or intending to reside for 6 months or more. These people are counted as a usual resident in context of the NPR. Okay, after two passages, after two rounds of heavy quizzing, who are the toppers? Snuggles is still on first position. Then we have Shweta with the fastest response. Then Tim, Atri, Anvika, Magical Rhino, Bell, Divyansh, Kriti, and Pradeepta. All right, let's move on to the third passage. This is the third passage for you guys on your screen. Let's go for it. Is everyone done reading this? All right, let's move ahead to questions. Ninth question out of 16, 18 players ready to play with us. The question coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 13 people got this right. The president appoints the Supreme Court judges on the advice of the collegium, which constitutes the CGI. And चलो ठीक है, बाकी नहीं बताऊंगा मैं भी. क्विज ये वाला पूरा हो जाए. Question number 10 out of 16, 18 players ready with us. Let's go for it. I hope everyone remembers the third judge's case, the first, second, and third judge's case. We have discussed this so many times. Collegium we have discussed कितनी बार. अरे यार अभी भी इतने सारे लोगों ने गलत कर दिया. देखो मैं फिर से बता देता हूँ. फर्स्ट जजेस केस में द डिबेट वाज अबाउट कि कंसल्टेशन लेना है या कॉन्करेंस होना चाहिए बिटवीन द जुडिशरी एंड बिटवीन द एग्जीक्यूटिव. प्रेसिडेंट एंड चीफ जस्टिस के बीच में कंसल्टेशन होगा या कंकरेंस होगा. तो ये डिसाइड हुआ था कि कॉन्करेंस होगा. उसके बाद सेकेंड जजेस केस में कलीजियम की बात हुई थी. सीनियर मोस्ट जो आपके चीफ जस्टिस होंगे एंड देन द नेक्स्ट टू सीनियर मोस्ट जजेस वुड बी द पार्ट ऑफ द कलीजियम. एंड थर्ड जजेस केस में कोलिजियम को एक्सपैंड करके चीफ जस्टिस एंड फोर सीनियर मोस्ट जजेस कर दिया गया था इन 1998. ठीक है, दैट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 आउट ऑफ 16. लेट्स गो, लेट्स गो, लेट्स गो. Only four people got this right. देखो एन जैक बना था आफ्टर द थर्ड जजेस केस 2014 में आई थिंक बना था. एंड दिस वाज टू इंक्लूड मोर पीपल फ्रॉम द एग्जीक्यूटिव इन द अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ जजेस, क्योंकि उस टाइम कलीजियम के अपॉइंटमेंट पे काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस रेज हो रहे थे. तो एनजैक वाज फॉर्म थ्रू अ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट. बाद में उसको नल एंड वॉइड डिक्लेयर कर दिया गया था बाय द सुप्रीम कोर्ट. बट जब एनजैक बना था तो एनजैक के मेंबर्स कौन कौन होने थे? चीफ जस्टिस, टू सीनियर मोस्ट सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजेस, द लॉ मिनिस्टर एंड टू एमिनेंट स्कॉलर्स ऑफ लॉ, टू एमिनेंट पर्संस, ठीक है, इन द फील्ड ऑफ लॉ. दैट वाज द कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ द एनजैक. उसके बाद ये बाद में डिसॉल्व कर दिया गया. Question number 12 out of 16, 17 players playing with us. Let's go for the question in 3, 2, 1. 99th Constitutional Amendment Act is the correct answer. इसी के थ्रू एनजैक आया था in order to replace the collegium system जो मैं अभी आपको बता रहा था. Then it was declared unconstitutional. 2014 में आया था 99th Amendment. Okay, we are moving down to the last passage of today's Menti quiz, which is on your screen, and then 4 questions based on it. Let's do it very, very quickly. Last passage for the day. Okay, I hope everyone is done reading the passage. So I'll move on to the questions. The next question is coming up for you. Question number 13 for 17 players playing with us on your screen in 3, 2, 1. ये क्या हुआ? ओनली फोर पीपल गॉट दिस राइट. हाउ डिड यू गेट दिस रॉन्ग यार? ये तो बहुत बार डिस्कस किया हमने. काबिल खानिज विदेश लिमिटेड, स्टेट ओन एंटिटी, lithium blocks. We discussed this so many times. Yeah? ये तो गलत नहीं होना चाहिए था मित्रों। काबिल है इसका आंसर, नॉट गुजरात मिनरल डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन। Okay, question number 14 out of 16 coming up for you on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Argentina is the correct answer. Argentina is involved with the exploration of lithium and agreements related to that with India. एंड अर्जेंटीना की वो कंपनी है केमन, जो उससे पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में थी ना, काबिल के साथ वाले ऑप्शन में, दैट इज एन अर्जेंटीनियन कंपनी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 15, second last question of the day of the quiz. Let's go for it. Chile is the correct answer. It's a South American country and has the largest lithium reserves in the world. Okay, last question. Question number 16. Let's see if you guys can do this one. Coming up for you now. Which countries make up the lithium triangle? That's correct. Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia, all three neighboring countries or three South American countries together form the lithium triangle. And that is the correct answer. Let's look at the final leaderboard of today's quiz. Let's see who has emerged victorious today. Okay, so it is Mr. slash Mrs. Snuggles. I don't know your real name. You can tell it in the chat box so that we can congratulate you. Then we have Tim, also don't know your real name. Then we have Nicholas, also don't know your real name. The top three are anonymous. Then we have Shweta, Devyansh, Magical Rhino, Anvika, Pradeepta, Bell, and Atri. So, congratulations to everyone on the leaderboard and to all the 17 players, 18 players who participated. It was a short quiz, fun quiz, mostly direct and easy questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Tanvi was Nicholas, okay. Who was Snuggles and Tim? Snuggles and Tim कौन था? नहीं बताना तो कोई बात नहीं है. It's totally up to you. Preetham is Snuggles. Okay, congratulations, Preetham. And Tim is Tanishka. All right, congratulations, all three of you. Tanishka, Preetham, and Tanvi. Good job, well done. Mukti was Magical Rhino. All right, very well played, people. So that brings us to the end of today's session. We just had a short quiz for today. And अब हम अपना हिंदू एनालिसिस रिज्यूम करेंगे आफ्टर योर क्लैट एग्जाम. कल से आपकी मैराथन स्टार्ट हो रही है. वंस अगेन रिमाइंडिंग यू, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. The first session is for legal. Then day after on 26th, it's going to be for logical reasoning. Make sure you attend all of the marathon sessions and make sure you keep learning, keep revising, keep preparing, keep your spirits high. You're just a few days away from your dream day and your dream college. Till then, see you. Bye bye. Take care. Parvez saying, do we have to carry application form? No, you don't have to carry application form. Just the admit card, ID proof, and your stationery and stuff. Okay, chalo. Bye bye. Take care, guys. Signing off. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m.